Okay, this video is for new viewers. It is currently May 2025. And so for new people coming in, the best spot on this channel is the playlist because that's where there's no repeats and there's a whole bunch of topics, all the common diseases. Here I'm just going to show you my lecture style. I start out with basic introductory information and then the key concepts, which if you're interested in this type of stuff, you find that interesting. And then what's unique about my site is I think that I tend to connect things a lot more advanced, interesting level than you'll see in most places, and that's called an AO, for an academic orgasm. Okay, so if it's too complicated for you and you really want to learn the subject, just hang in there because then I go back down to basics, general concepts, and then connect it all, AO. And that's pretty much my lecture structure. Okay, I think I just give you one example of an AO, academic orgasm, would be the fact that, look, the low-fat, low-sodium, plant-based diet with no oil, it makes you live longer, be healthier, optimize your body weight, prevent diabetes, prevent coronary artery disease, prevent hypertension, prevent impotence, prevent cancer. Why wouldn't you want that? So, all right, a few other things about this site. The overall purpose is to try to make the best nutrition and health YouTube channel on the planet, and I think it is already, in terms of nutrition, toxicology, and healthcare. I want to be the best doctor in the world. I think I already am, but I'm still working on improving. If you think there's a better one, let me know and I'll study them. Okay, I'll bet you that the guy's probably a one-trick pony or a sellout to the high-fat phonies. The other goal of this channel is to save Western civilization by educating the barbarian hordes about Christian art, music, literature, and philosophy, to keep the light of freedom burning in the West and not let us be pushed into slavery, which was a direction that the West has been drifting into over the years as it gets taken over by atheistic Darwinism, which is completely stupid and false. I'll try to answer most of your questions. If you ask a question in the comments, I do ask you try to keep it brief. I only have about 10 minutes in the morning and about 20 minutes when I come home at night to answer questions, if that much. I still work full-time as a clinical doctor. It's just a lot of times too many questions. I can't get to them. Sometimes I don't know the answer. Sometimes I don't have time. Sometimes the question's phrased in a way it's going to stir up a fuss. Sometimes it's too long. Okay, I don't have that much time. If you got a long question, ask me in separate different parts. Try to keep it brief. And it's better to ask me like a theoretical question. What do I think is the best approach to autoimmune disease or something? That's a reasonable question, okay? And a lot of times I'll just link to my lecture on the subject. But what I'm asking you not to do is don't sit there and tell me all this personal information and want a personal response, because I'm not your clinical doctor. I can't do that. This is for academic purposes only. So I can answer general questions in a general way, saying, if someone had hypertension, what might be the best thing for them to do? And I could say, theoretically, eat the low-fat vegan diet. Okay, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't, like some people will send me their, and you get my point. Okay, if it needs to be long, then ask it in parts. I know the shorts stink. They're not made by me, but I still show them because lots of people like them and watch them. So I think my long-form videos are the best part of the channel, and the playlist, like I said, where you get unique information. You don't have any repeats. It's kind of like running a small TV channel. So I always try to run, something artistic every day, something literary almost every day, and then something about nutrition and/or toxicology every day. And a lot of times I just run my book chapters. I make a theme for the month and I run my book chapters. This month I'm running the Medical Reformation chapter. Next month is going to be McDougall month. Dr. McDougall died in June of last year. So next month will be McDougall month. It'll be all McDougall all the time. Anyways, I hope you find it helpful and useful. Thanks for watching.